Hey, welcome to Stampin' All Day with Bev. It's Sunday, and it is time for my live. Let's see here. Can you see share, sprinkle? I can't see it, but I think you can. Let me move this just a little bit, satisfy myself. There we go. If you would sprinkle, please. That just means share this video with those that you think may be interested in watching me. How are you on this lovely Sunday? What is the date? Today is Sunday, June 2nd already. We are in June. That means I have to pick a winner. I haven't done that yet, but I will for the set that I was giving away as a prize for the month. Hi, Louise. Welcome, my dear. How are you? Hello, all of you that are coming on. Thank you for spending your time with me tonight. I have another cute card, Hey Florence, that I made with the Pocket Thoughts dies and stamp set. Hello, Becky. And so I wanted to share that with you. So it is time. I don't think I have a lot to announce other than, hi, Vicki, how are you? Other than share with your friends that I am Stampin' All Day with Bev on Facebook and Beverlee Morales on YouTube, and they can see all my lives. It's still a little crazy around here. I have a lot of company, which I am so grateful for. So I have not selected, and thank you. Hi, Marie. Thank you, Florence. I have not selected or got a host code for this month yet, but I am going to do that tomorrow. Tomorrow's back to business. Today I had, let me see, 4 of my grandchildren and my daughter here, and I just got out of the pool a little while ago. So it's been family time, and I'm so grateful that everybody could make it here and spend time with us. I really appreciate all of them. So let's get started with my project. Okay, I'm glad you're good, Vicki. Let me turn you around. Let's see. And flip you the right way. There we go. And tighten you up so you don't get loose and dizzy. Hey, Tracy, welcome. I'm going to start by telling you I still am using the new In Colors Summer Splash and Pretty in Pink. I'm also using Copper Clay, and I'm using Versamark as ink pads. The Versamark, I'm going to do a little embossing for you tonight. I'm using the dies, Pocket Thoughts, and tonight I'm using the large one. Hey, Debbie. I just knew that this was going to be my favorite, I thought, until I made all the little popsicles with the small one. Hi, Irene. So tonight I'm going to use the large one, and let me show you the card. Made with Pretty in Pink and white cardstock, also using the white and silver ribbons. The ribbons can be found on page 113. This ribbon here is code 162149, and this one is a combo pack with, you get both gold and silver, and it's on the same page, and it's 161633. Pretty bows doubled like that. The stamp sets I'm using are Pocket Thoughts, and I'm still combining it with Round We Go. I've embossed the card base with the eyelet folder, page 129. And the Round We Go stamp set is on page 63. I actually have the bundle. I love the bundle. And the Pocket Thoughts is on page 62. Okay, so look at this card. This great big pocket on the front. Oh, got to go pick up your patient. Okay, I'm so glad he's going to come home, Debbie. I'll talk to you tomorrow. This is the great big huge pocket that can fit on the front of a card. so you can pull out a little surprise either in or on the front or on the inside of a card or on a scrapbook page. So that's what this great big die does. Very simple card when my friend Diane gets on. She loves simple, so this one definitely is. Hi, Stephanie. And then I have just a layer piece of cardstock for the inside. Okay, let's get started. I have a 4 1/4 by 11 piece of cardstock ready for my card base. I'm just going to fold it over. You could score it with your trimmer if you'd like. And then I'm going to use my bone folder, hi Lisa, to burnish. And then I like to teach, hi Marcia, that you grab the ends of your cardstock and just wing it back all the way. And if you can see that beautiful seam that automatically makes just by burnishing and winging it back on itself. And then you have a piece of cardstock that's a great base and lays completely flat for you. So if you're getting ready to stamp, you have a solid flat surface. All right, we're going to need 2 pieces of cardstock, and this is white, basic white. Actually, we only need 1 for the inside of the card. I was thinking, what did I do? Hi, Rosemary. And then we need a bigger piece for the die. Any piece, whether it be a scrap or whatever you have, to fit the die. So this is 1 piece of cardstock cut in half, and if you place it this way and put it right on the edge, you could possibly get 2. It looks like it's really, really close, but I can definitely get 1 for sure. So that's what I'm going to use to cut out the pocket when I'm ready for that. And then we need another piece of white cardstock that's cut at 3 1/2 by 5 7/8, and that is to fit inside the pocket. So let's see how I stamp the inside of the pocket. This set, I think, is very festive for 4th of July if you use the red, white, and blue colors, or celebrations of any type. And I'm going to use the Pretty in Pink, our returning in color, and the large starburst, as I'm calling it, or daisy. It looks like a daisy to me. And I'm just going to stamp this on the inside of the pocket that the insert for the pocket. And then I'm going to just turn it and not re-ink and stamp again. And that didn't come out at all. So I'm going to turn that over. Sometimes if you have photopolymer stamps, which this is, and your first attempt at stamping did not come out as it should, and you tapped and you did everything right, it might be that you need your mat. There's the code number there. Why do you need a mat? Well, this is a photopolymer stamp, and it doesn't have the rubber backing like rubber stamps do. So this takes the place of that. So let's try that one more time and see if it works better. Hello from Houston. Great day today. No rain. Got to work in the garden. I just watered today. I didn't work in the garden today. I just watered because it's so hot here now. And we're going to have a nice day tomorrow, but we're going to have a very hot midweek. My stamping off is so light that I don't care for it. So I'm just going to come over and I'm going to alternate the stamp, and I'm going to stamp it in full strength a second time. See what we get there. There, I like that better. Okay, and also in the stamp set is a little circle. There's 2 circles, a large and a small. I don't have them mounted on a block, so I'm going to get the large one and mount it. And I'm going to re-ink that up. And I'm going to just stamp that right in the middle. And there we go. Okay. Now I'm going to take the little starbursts and I'm just going to stamp them just wherever you'd like. to add some more another festive part look on this card. Then you can take the words you like. This one says, "This is your day." So let me get that stamp out too. I thought I had gotten everything out. Time to celebrate. Happiest birthday. This is your day. This is your, and then day I will do separately. So my granddaughter, who lives in Paso Robles, 3 hours away, was here today. She came late last night, spent the night, spent the day with us, and I'm telling you, it was so wonderful. I thanked her for brightening up this day so much. She brought a friend with her. Then my grandson also came, Clay, and they just helped our day so much. They just brighten everything up. It's so wonderful to have, even though they're adults, you know, not little children anymore, they just bring a whole different vibe to the home when they're here. So there is my insert. And now let's cut out, actually let's go to our folder, and we're going to emboss this card here, the base. Take my eyelet folder, the card base, and get my cut and emboss machine. So they helped me cut down. I have lantana that goes around my pool, or halfway around my pool, and it needed to be trimmed. So the kids were all so good. They helped me trim all the lantana, skim the pool after doing all of that, put everything in the trash bin, take the trash out to the front. Oh my gosh, so helpful. I had some furniture I needed moved. They did that for me. And now they're planning a 4th of July get-together here. So they're really, really supporting my husband and I and Heather, and it's just wonderful. So look at this. Look at this embossed eyelet. Isn't it gorgeous? Hi, Viola. I love that. So the card base is ready, and since I have my machine out, let's change platforms. We're going to put in 2 and 3. Then we're going to take that paper I showed you and the large die. Place that on there. I don't think I need to tape it down. And then we're going to take another platform and lay that right on top and push it in and cut. Okay, let's move this out of the way. And here is the pocket all cut out. Now remember, I told you that they're scored and everything for you. So let's fold the score lines and burnish. The bottom as well. And then the other side. Okay, now I'm going to open them back up flat because I need to stamp. And let's look at the card. I'm going to stamp the cupcake in the Pocket Thoughts stamp set. And the actual, I'm going to make a chocolate cupcake here with the copper clay. So let's take the cupcake and our Versamark ink. Versamark's on page 126, and the item code is right there, 102283. And this is also photopolymer. Now, I've got my little embossing kit here. It's the tray and the powder and the reverse tweezers and the embossing buddy. I'm going to take the embossing buddy and run it across the cardstock. That takes away any static that might be on my hands, on the paper, anywhere, and it's going to help resist the powder resisting anywhere except for where there's ink. Oh, thank you, Carol. My mom passed away. Oh, Carol. Oh my goodness, Carol, I'm so sorry. You were telling me it was close. Oh dear. Okay, so I know you cannot see. Carol, I'll talk to you soon, okay? Hi, Melly. Hi. You cannot see the cupcake because the Versamark ink is a clear ink. But once you put the gold, I put gold powder on there. I didn't say that. Once you put the powder on, then you can see the whole image. Isn't that amazing? So if you're new to embossing, that's part of the embossing technique. Now I'm going to funnel all this powder that I didn't use into the little spout of the tray, and any of the powder that's sticking to the tray, I'm going to take the little brush that comes in the kit, this embossing kit tray, and just push it down into the spout, and then cover it back up. We're ready for next time. And you keep all your little tools in your tray. I try to get in the habit of covering up my powder. Hi, Annie. So I don't spill it, and it's going to last me forever and a day. We have our heat tool. I don't know if this is the correct page or not. I don't remember if I wrote down the page number or not, if I renewed it, but I'm going to point the hot tool at the cupcake and wait for it to emboss. Now, when you see the powder turn gold, see that? And rise just a little bit, then you move to the next part until you get the whole cupcake embossed. I like to keep a steady hand while I'm embossing. A lot of people do this. That just makes it take longer. And there we have a gorgeous cupcake all embossed. Embossing is so cool. Now the reason I wanted to emboss this cupcake is because I want to color in the little holder in these two gorgeous colors we have, the Pretty in Pink and the Summer Splash. In order to do that, I burped my pad. That's a funny name. What you do is you take your hands and you just push on the bottom of the casing and the top at the same time, and when you open it up, you have a paint palette here because the ink pressed onto the lid. I already did the same with this one. I burped this pad too, so that's a new technique or a new stamping word if you had not heard that before, burping your pads. And I've got a little jar of water and my water painters. Here is the code for water painters. You get 3 in a pack, and they have different brushes. This is a fairly fine tip here, and I'm going to wet that. And hi, Tammy. And then I'm going to go right to my paint palette here. And I thought it was so pretty with this embossing just to color every other line of the cupcake holder. Just go back and get more when you need it. And just paint. Now, if you stamp with a regular ink and you don't emboss, this could run, smear. But if you emboss, it definitely will not. Look how pretty that looks. Now I'm going to clean off my brush in the water again, and I'm going to change to the Summer Splash. And then I'm going to color in the every other line that I didn't color in with the Pretty in Pink. Isn't that cute? More. And it's so easy because the embossing is lifted a little bit so it doesn't let your ink run out of the lines. Hi, Cookie. Okay, so that's just a pretty cupcake holder. And now we're going to go to copper clay. I'm going to clean off my brush in the water. And then I'm going to put the cap back on. Okay, so now let's go to copper clay. That's an in color. And I'm going to take the actual cupcake. And I'm going to try my best. I'm going to line it up here. Let me see. I can stay in camera where you guys can still see, but where it's right in front of me, and I can try to line this up. Now that's why we like photopolymer so much. You can see through the stamp, and you can line up really well. Now that I say that, let's see how well I did. Let's see if I get an A, a B, a C, a D, or F. I get an A. I get an A. Yay! That just lined up so easy, and I love how this is like a vanilla and chocolate swirl with the gold showing through. Okay, so it's not that I'm such a good stamper, it's just that these stamps are photopolymer, so they're easy to use. Thanks, Florence. Thanks for the A. Now I'm going to take the little heart that comes in the Pocket Thoughts stamp set and back to Pretty in Pink. And I'm just going to put two little dainty hearts. Hi, Donna. Right here. Cute or what? You could just leave it like that if you wanted to. But I'm going to go back to those little starbursts. And I'm going to put some here. And then I'm going to go back to that great big daisy. Now remember, last time I stamped it, it didn't stamp very well, so I used our mat. So I'm going to try to remember when I stamp this big one, I might need my mat. So I'm going to stamp that down. I'm going to hold it there a little bit longer. Much, much better. And then I'm going to take the smaller one. Hi, Jill. And again, because it's see-through, I can alternate what I'm calling the petals. Stamp that down. And this time, I don't need to use the circle in the middle because I'm going to cover that up anyway with a happy birthday. I'm going to go back to the little celebration guys. Oops, I don't want to get ink on my mat. The little bursts. And I'm going to stamp a few right here. Okay. So now I can go to my liquid glue, right? Remember, I'm going to be adhering this to a cardstock that is embossed. So I want to use liquid glue. Hi, Jennifer, welcome. So I'm just going to go around the tabs, bottom and the two sides. Okay, let that set up just a hair, just a minute. Let's bring this over while we're letting it set up. Open it up flat so I can work with a flat project and not have anything bouncing at me. Now see how I left areas for me to put my fingers where I don't touch glue? And then I'm just going to set this right down on the card. Isn't that cute to have a great big pocket on the front of your card? Okay, I want this to stay well, so I'm gonna add my little clips to help it stay. Again, if you like these clear little clips, Lori told me she got them on Amazon. And that will help it dry in place. I'm gonna put 2 in the middle too. Okay. All right, so let's let that sit there. Now I have another piece of cardstock, and I'm going to stamp Happy Birthday in the Pretty in Pink again. And then I'm going to get my paper trimmer. And I'm just going to cut right below the birthday. Have my little banner there. And then I'm going to take my snips, my paper snips, and we're just going to cut off a piece like this. And then we're going to make a slit right down the center. And then we're going to come over to the corner and we're going to cut up to the top of the slit. And that makes a little arrow banner cut. Just like that. Same on the other side. Okay, so there's my little banner. Now I need a scrap Pretty in Pink. Which I don't have. All I have left is one sheet. My order still hasn't arrived. So it's coming on Wednesday. So I'm going to cut this one sheet in half, and I'm going to use this half for my project today. Excuse me. And I'm going to lay this right on top of the Pretty in Pink, and I am actually going to glue that down. Okay, then I'm going to go back to my paper cutter, and I'm going to cut this pink out right around the white. Okay, so what I'm looking for is to line up, this is the cutting line right here. So I'm just looking to get it a little bit wider than the white. And I have the cardstock up against the ledge so everything's straight. Close down the ruler and push up on the darker blade. And then I have my banner. Okay, looks like I need a new cutting blade because see how that is rough. Whenever that happens to you, once your blade starts to run out, take a sanding block of some type and you can just sand that smooth and then you're good. Okay, so I'm gonna cut this with my snips. And again, I'm going to cut down the center and corner up to the slit, corner up to the slit. And there we go. Okay, so let's take that gorgeous ribbon. See what I did here? Took this around and I'm just eyeballing. I'll cut it. I'm going to eyeball and then I'm going to tell you what it's actually cut at so you don't have to guess. 13 inches. And I'm going to put a mini glue dot right in the back there just to hold my ribbon down so when I'm tying my bow it doesn't fret. So let's get this folded in half so it's even. Grab midway and put that mini glue dot right there. I love this ribbon, it's gorgeous. Now that I have a little sticky there, what do I need? I need my silicone craft sheet because nothing sticky stuff does not stick to this. So I can freely tie my bow and not worry about it. think I'm going to tie a knot because I want to add that other silver ribbon as well. Okay. So now let's get the other ribbon. And remember, this is a dual pack. And I'm trying to see what I did. I made a bow. Okay. So this is a dual pack. You'll get both silver and gold when you buy this pack. And let's just make a bow. Oh, I got way too much. Darn it, that was a waste. And then I'm going to set it on here and tie another knot. Then I like to press right where the loops are, make them round instead of pointy. And then cut this off. So I would do 12 inches because we've got a lot of weight, even 11 and a half maybe. Okay, and then like I said, I cut way too much of this. Oh, I don't have my ribbon scissors. That's why that's giving me a little bit of trouble. Here we go. My ribbon scissors are just for ribbon. They're much sharper. Okay, isn't that cute? Both those ribbons together. I will keep these pieces because you can add them to another bow like that. Okay, so now we're going to go back to our card. Let's see how the glue is holding up. Clean up my mess here. And then I'm going to see why I didn't need to do the circle there. I'm going to place this right there like that. Again with the liquid glue. Love the double bow look. I know, I do too. So there's a little burst right behind the banner. And then, remember I did the little insert. So we stick that right into the card. And we can tell it's there because we see the little bursts right there. But in the stamp set, let me put my embossing stuff away. In the stamp set, let me show you. There's a little arrow. So you can stamp that arrow right there, and that tells the recipient that they can pull that out. Okay? So look how cute this card is. Change up the colors for mail if you'd like. Happy birthday. And let's say, what else? Oh, it says in here, this is your day. And then there's lots of love and yeah for you. So let's do lots of love on the inside. Okay, and we're going to continue on. So this is really, except for the copper clay cupcake, it's pretty monochromatic, right? 2, 3 ink pads and a Versamark. So lots of love. The word love makes me want to use hearts. They're so cute. Turn it over, add our glue, and this is very basic stamping, a little bit of embossing, but the dies make a pocket on the front that you can put a gift card, cash, another sentiment like I did. Hi, Deborah. And there you go. What do you guys think? This is Pocket Thoughts bundle. And the dies in the Pocket Thoughts are small, medium, and large. Small, medium, and large. Yep. So far I've made a birthday card using the big pockets for the outside, popsicles using the small pockets for the popsicles, just did not fold down the bottom, and then the large one again, this one. See the arrow? It tells people to pull that out. And I put two of the large ones together and made a large ice cream with a pull out and the circles for the polka dots. And it's just an adorable popsicle card to put on a gift for a party, don't you think? So I'm having a lot of fun with Pocket Thoughts and Round We Go. This is Round We Go. I need to pick a winner. I have to go look and see everybody that ordered from me in the month of May, and one person will randomly be picked, and I will send whoever that person is this stamp set. Hi, Connie. All right, so I hope you enjoyed my samples so far with these two sets. They're very fun. You guys take care, and we will see you on Wednesday. And remember, on Wednesday, I will be doing the live for the class that was card class in the mail in April that I was supposed to do a live for in May. But with my mom's passing, I wasn't able to do that until now. So we will see you Wednesday. Have your kits ready if you qualified and have them. All right, take care. Bye-bye.